video. I'm on my Destiny shit, as usual. Anyways, hello. Got some new guns recently. As you can see, I finally got the Zalo. Been waiting on Zer to have that shit. Got the Ash Factory, and I finally got my Void Edge. Fucking amazing sword. Love it. Got the 1,000-yard stare. Don't have enough fucking glimmer yet to infuse whatever the fuck that shit is into that shit. But yeah, everything's looking pretty nice. I'm gonna take the Zalo into Crucible, and I'm gonna show you guys some dope shit. So first, let me get this shit intact. Oop, I always do that shit. Fucking suck at buttons and shit, and corresponding the buttons with the right shit. But anyways, so I figured it'd be a good time to upload this video just because of the fact that Bungie had released the fact that they're going to be sending out a new update for pretty much a lot of shit. It's going to be a mainly PvE based update, but at the same time, like, I think they had mentioned something about adding an update to the Crucible, which is going to be amazing because fucking Crucible has been needing an update very badly. But yeah, give me 1 second, hold on. So yeah, like, a good thing, like this shit, the way it searches, that's cool. Let's keep that. But that shit takes too long. Takes way too long. I prefer Skirmish because it's good for practice for Trials of Osiris. Just saying. Not the greatest Trials player, but hey. Squad. Their ships are kind of lame, but squad. Let's hope we fuck shit up. So headed with this dope picture is, yes, the update. It's got a real eerie photo of 3 taken Guardians, which is kind of creepy. Which I don't know if that's going to be a new skin. I don't know if that's going to be a new mode. That might have something to do with the Crucible. Might be like just like a PvE mode added to the Crucible, I guess, which I wouldn't understand. That'd be kind of like combat training on Call of Duty. But yeah, them bastards tried to kill me. No way.
You're in the lead.
So yeah, the update mentions new PvE challenges, new and updated gear, new quests featuring the Blighted Chalice Strike, which I don't know what the Blighted Chalice Strike is. There currently is no Blighted Chalice Strike. So why they made it, like, why they alluded to it as if like it's already here, I have no idea. And it also talked about increased max light or rewards, sandbox, which is of course mostly PvE, but also like patrol, but sandbox and Crucible updates, and then of course the forever left cliffhanger, which everybody hates a cliffhanger. It's kind of the most irritating part about video games. Nobody likes cliffhangers. I just got killed. Very tragic. I promise you I'm only doing this trash because I'm not used to talking at the same time. Ooh. He's under me. Where he at? Look at that aim. That's so terrible. I'm not used to using the Zalo. I have a fucking red Spectre. I'm just using the Zalo because everybody else is using the Zalo. So for starters, I'd like to talk about these new PvE challenges. A lot of people have been like whining and complaining over the strike playlist, and it's getting boring and it's not that fun anymore, which is very true and is very accurate, because the fact that a lot of the strikes that you do, you're gonna do most of them over and over again in the same day. Like the Vanguard strike playlist, all those strikes are the same strike, whereas like the weekly Nightfall, etc., stuff like that, that's not always going to be the same. This guy thinks he's going to snipe me. I'm just going to disappear and get this guy. Oh, he got me. Oh well, I got him too. New and updated gear. I think they were basically just adding like a new max to the updated gear, which they also are adding a new max to the light level, which at the moment is 320. Honestly, haven't even reached 320 yet, which is kind of tragic, but it's kind of dope at the same time, because, you know, now I got more to work for, which is like always what a player wants when it comes to good video games like this. Destiny is a good video game. It has a lot of replay value. I love Destiny. That aim is something terrible. I should have killed him. The new quests featuring the Blighted Chalice Strike, I think that was just related to stuff like this. The quests up here, Taken King Quest, Blighted Worlds, etc. Don't think it's going to have anything to do with the bounties though. Just needed to collect that bounty. Also, the increased max light and rewards. I don't know. I don't even have an idea about the reward system and how they're going to change it. I feel like they should change like the rate at which stuff drops, or like how good stuff drops, just because of the fact that like when you do certain stuff, it's always like rare shit that drops. Like you rarely ever get legendary shit, you rarely get exotic shit, which I understand is the point in the game, but at the same time, like the chances of getting exotics and legendaries in this game is like fucking extremely super low, and like it's just ridiculous. Like if you want shit in this game, you literally have to work for it like a fucking slave, and it's ridiculous. Boy, you want that water, you better work for it, boy. The Sandbox and Crucible updates, I wouldn't have an idea as far as Crucible goes. Now the Sandbox, like as far as like doing patrols, I think they might update the patrols just like the daily, and it might turn the patrols into the daily heroics and stuff, and just put quests on the patrols and stuff, which I don't know. It's possible, I doubt it, but that's just an idea. At the same time, with the patrols and stuff like that, one thing they might do is just make the patrols more fun. Like just throw out little quests on the patrols and throw out like little missions instead of like the little green patrol beacons and shit. Like that's not fun to a lot of people. That might be fun when like you just start out playing this shit, but if you've been playing it for a while, it's not fun at all. But then there's the forever left cliffhanger of the and more section. There's obviously going to be a lot of debate, a lot of controversy over the and more section. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I wouldn't even have an idea what would fall under the and more section. I don't know. Just because of the simple fact that, I mean, anything could be added. It could literally be anything. Like, they could just have, like, have more perks added to the guns. They could just add better guns. I think with that section, I mean, that might... Well, no, that wouldn't fall under the new and updated gear. It might, though, just because of the fact that, like, a lot of the weapons we have are, like, getting old. Like, and plus they're not normally as... They're not really as fun anymore. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like, I feel like they need to add a good boost to the auto rifles. I feel like they're not really all that great. I feel like they need to nerf fucking scout rifles. They're not fun at all. Fucking like auto rifles. It gives you like a COD feel. I feel like they should fucking bring down those fucking machine guns, because like they're super duper overpowered, extremely overpowered. Which, you know, I mean, when I have a machine gun in my hands, I don't have a problem, but when I'm playing other people, I'm over here getting fucked up trying to talk and shit. But yeah, I don't have a problem with machine guns. They're just extremely overpowered, and like, it's noticeable. Like, look at that shit. Like, literally in this game, you get, with like 3 bullets, you get destroyed with a machine gun. Oh, he's mad. He's very mad. See the difference between when I focus and when I'm trying to converse? I'm a dog. See my point? I was trying to talk there, and I got dogged. But if I was trying to concentrate, I would have dogged his ass. But yeah, we lost this one. Nerfed it. Trash. But yeah, that was just my opinion. I don't really... Yeah, I don't know, but Bungie is going to be releasing, you know, like everything that's going to go along with the updates. 9 and 12, disgusting. Ew. See my point? Like this shit, the rare shit. Like, it'd be cool if every so often, like, the chances of getting this shit is fucking, like, low as fuck. It's just... this shit here, or like they could at least increase the chances of getting a strange coin, or like make better ways to get a strange coin, or like shit like that. But yeah, Bungie is going to be releasing like pretty much previews to stuff on their Twitch channel about the update, and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Sequential order. Wednesday, March 23rd, they're going to be talking about new things to do, which I'm assuming are going to fall under the PvE challenges, the sandbox and crucible. The new things to earn, I'm positive, is going to fall under the new and updated gear and increased max light and rewards. And then, sandbox and crucible is going to fall under sandbox and crucible updates on April 6th. But March 30th, new things to earn, I'm assuming is going to fall under new and updated gear, max light and rewards. And also with the new things to do, I'm sure is going to be the new quests featuring the Blighted Chalice. Like, I'm sure it's going to have stuff to do with that, like the Blighted Chalice Strike, the Vanguard Heroic Strike, stuff like this. Like, these are all the same thing, and like, I've done all of these a lot of times. Like, they might add something here. Like, if you've ever paid like good attention, like some deep attention to Destiny, you've always noticed that like there's always like room everywhere, as if they're planning some shit. Because like, if you noticed when they talked about the update with the 3 taken Guardians, what was in the background? This place, the Reef. And there's always been these 2 empty spots. So they might be adding something to go here. They might be adding more to the story for the Animor. If you've ever noticed on the Dreadnought, there's like this little thing here that looks a little suspicious. There's this little thing with the Taken King symbol over it. There was another place. Oh yeah, fucking Venus. There's this thing. There's this thing. There's this stuff over here. Like, basically, Bungie has always left room for there to be improvement, you know? Like, on Mars, like, they got, like, this thing and this thing. There's never really been a lot on Mars, though, so they might add more to Mars. They got, like, a whole little country here, just empty, which would be amazing if they would add something there. But, yeah, that's just basically my synopsis. They might add a lot. They might add a lot more than a lot of people are giving it credit for. Like, for example, they might add stuff to, like, the daily system as far as, like, this shit. They might be adding just new missions, new quests, etc. But I know for a fact that there's going to be updates to this part. which is good because we've been needing that, and it's kind of, you know, getting unbearable how boring a lot of this stuff is. You know, all in all, Destiny is an amazing game. But when it comes to doing shit like Prison of Elders, which I'm sure they're gonna have an update, I'm sure they're gonna update, or comes to shit like fucking the Vanguard Heroic Strikes and shit like that, like that shit is just getting unbearable anymore. But yeah, that is my synopsis. And yeah, thanks for watching.